What up? I've been getting a lot of people asking me turbo bike questions, blah 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 blah, and it's typically people that want to do like 600s or 750s or whatever. I don't know. So I think go back into some previous videos if you're gonna buy or build a 600 or 750, and I pretty much spell out exactly what to do, show a ton of videos, whatever. But your first step before any of that, first step I want you to do before you do anything, buy turbo, buy wastegate, blah 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 blah, go buy this book, Forced Induction Performance Tuning, a practical guide to supercharging and turbocharging, and it's by A. Graham Bell. Okay, this guy designed F1 cars. He designed motors for companies, F1 cars, everything. I literally, when I didn't know much about turbocharging, the first thing I did was I went out and bought this book. I think I paid 40 bucks for this book. But you're talking, you want to go out and do, you want to go out and build a turbo bike. I mean, personally, if you're going to build a turbo bike, plan on spending at least $3,000 in parts. Probably plan on spending at least 4 to 5 grand on the overall build. Personally, I would say 7 grand. You're gonna spend money. You can probably rinky-dink do it together, rinky-dink it together, or do a good job for cheaper, but you're gonna need to know what you're doing. And that's where these books come into play. This will go over exhaust housing, plotting your efficiency maps. So when you go and you're looking for turbos and you want to see how it's going to spool and how it's going to affect the motor. This goes over turbo operation, fuel injection timing, why you don't want to just lower your compression. Everyone wants to lower the compression in their motors, and this guy goes over some of the logic in that. So before you even email me or PM me or whatever you want to do, try and read this book, because if you ask me some questions, I go, have you read this book or watched another video? I'm probably not going to answer a ton of them, because this has way more info than I could possibly email you. And if you watch the videos, that explains more than I could possibly email you. That's why I made a video of the complete kit. So that one. The other one is Maximum Boost, and this one is another just great book. So Maximum Boost, designing, testing, and installing turbocharged systems. I highly suggest you get these 2 books, okay? Because every tool, you got these people, especially in the motorcycle industry, and they're like, everyone just flocks to them because of their knowledge. But when you actually know what you're talking about, these people are cookie cutter. They can only work on Busas. They don't know anything else about Busas. They just copy everything they see. So if you want to build something badass, you're going to have to stop looking at what everyone else is doing and do your own thing. And do it according to physics, how physics works. People email me sometimes and I give them my advice, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, my buddy with a Civic, or my buddy with the Gixxer 1000, or my buddy with the Hayabusa. And it's like, well, did they build the turbo kit from scratch? Did they size all their components? Did they do their own tuning? Do they know how an engine management system works? Do they data log? How often do they drive it? What are they doing? It's like, as much as, I respect quarter-mile racers, the thing is you're riding that bike for 7 to 12 seconds. You're really not putting a ton of a load on it. So be careful where you get your advice from. All right, peace.